Good morning, everyone. This joke is called the phone call. Several men are in the locker room of a private club one after exercising. Suddenly, a cell phone on one of the benches rings. A man picks it up, and the following conversation ensues. Hello? Honey, it's me. Oh, hi, sugar. Are you at the club? Yes, I am. Great. I'm at the mall 2 blocks away from where you are. I saw a beautiful mink coat. It's absolutely gorgeous. Can I buy it? Well, what's the price? It's only $1,500. Well, okay. Go ahead and get it if you like it that much. Oh, I also stopped by the Mercedes dealership and saw the 2017 models. I saw one that I really liked. I spoke with a salesman and he gave me a really good price. And since we need to exchange the BMW that we bought last year, well, what price did he quote you? Only $70,000. Okay, but for that price, I want it with all the options. Great. Before we hang up, there's something else I want to talk to you about. Okay, what is it? It might seem like a lot, but I was reconciling your bank account, and well, I stopped by to see the real estate agent this morning, and I saw the house we had looked at last year. It's on sale. Remember, the one with an English garden and a pool and an acre of park area on the beachfront property? Well, how much are they asking for it? Only $650,000, a magnificent price. And I see that we have that much in the bank to cover it. Well then, go ahead and buy it, but just bid $620,000, okay? Okay, sweetie, thanks. I'll see you later. I love you. Bye. The man hangs up the phone, closes the flap, and asks aloud, does anyone know whose phone this is? Okay, so this week's activities, we have tonight, bingo, be here and ready to play by 6:15. Tomorrow night is the special meals dinner. On Wednesday, we have the TMAC meeting at 3 o'clock and the HOA meeting at 7. On Friday, there's a lot of stuff going on Friday. There's the Whistle Stop Block Party I'm going to give a little bit more information about. The St. Patrick's Day music in the Bash area from 1 to 4. And then Tanglewood Friends at 6 o'clock. On Saturday is the country breakfast. And let's see, I got a little ahead of myself, sorry. And then that's all for this week. So the ladies' luncheon will be on March 30th. At Don Jose's. Arrive at 11 and eat at 11:30. Order off the menu and pay there. I want to talk with you all a little bit about next week, which is when we're going to be doing all of our Resident Appreciation Day activities. First off, we do have a sign up on the credenza. One is for the movie Grease. It's a Grease sing-along if you're going to be coming. We just ask that you sign up for the Grease sing-along and if you're going to be coming to the sock hop. That way we like to have, if you don't sign up, it's okay. We're not going to say, oh, no, you can't come. But we'd like to have a good, the best count that we can have to ensure that we have enough stuff for everybody. So I'm just going to go through the week's activities. On Monday, we will be having the Grease sing-along here in the clubhouse, and it's going to be at 2 o'clock on Monday. Thank you to Diane Franklin. She's going to make some other arrangements with her line dancing class for next week so that we can do that on Monday. On Tuesday, 6 to 9 p.m., sock hop at the clubhouse. On Wednesday, as Tammy had mentioned, it's going to be the staff versus residents water volleyball game at 1:30 p.m. And then in the evening, we are going to be having a show at 7 o'clock. It's going to be Nostalgia by Randy Riggle. On Thursday, we're going to have the cater meal and music in the bash area where we will be serving beer, wine, and sodas. There are 2 seatings. The first seating is at 2, and the entertainment will be Pete Ruano, and the second seating is at 4, and the entertainment will be Joyce Boyven. Now, we want to just remind people we do have 2 seatings to accommodate everybody. So we ask that if you come with your meal ticket at the first seating, you come for the first seating, and then when you're done, that you please move from the tables so that other people can come in at the 4 o'clock seating and sit down. Also, if you're coming for the 4 o'clock seating, please just wait until later to come, and don't come at 2 o'clock and sit for the whole entire time. We were trying to accommodate everybody. Let's see. And then on Friday, we're going to have a Resident Appreciation Day tournament winner ceremony here in the clubhouse. Okay, so this is about the Whistle Stop Block Party. It's at 12:30 to 3:30 on Friday. Joyce will be playing and singing. Diane and Gals will be line dancing. There will be door prizes and maybe a game or 2. Call Deb Guitro, Jan Peterson, or Betsy Timberberry for tickets. Bring a dish to share and drinks, chairs and eating utensils. Okay. And let's see. Okay. They will be having a Tanglewood Day in Michigan, and it will be on Thursday, August 10th, 2017. And you can check the state books for details and sign up. Okay. And then, sorry, I feel a little fumbly around this morning up here. Just as a reminder that Elaine Wampler's courthouse class will be on Wednesday, April the 5th. The sign-up sheet is on the club book, on the credenza, and it's under the Genealogy Club tab. I feel that probably now might be the best time to let you all know this. On April 6th, I have to have surgery, and I am going to be out between 4 and 6 weeks. So we've made arrangements. I'm going to speak with TMAC this week and let everybody there know. So we're going to try to make the best arrangements that we can to where you all will be taking care of the best of the ability of those who are here when I'm not going to be able to be here. But I would just like to ask that if you know you are going to be planning something maybe in May or June, if you know you need the space, that you go ahead and try to get me before I'm out for that long period of time. I am going to be kind of in and out this week and next week with Resident Appreciation Day, and also I have to have some other stuff done before I go into surgery, and I'm sure that anybody else here that has had surgery knows you have other things that you have to do before the actual surgery. So I just wanted to let you all know. The other thing is that if you normally send me something in for a newsletter, I know that the deadline is normally the 15th for the next month, but for April, if you all could just, if you got something and you can get it in for me before I leave on the 6th, that would be perfect. I know some of you can, and I know some of you may not be able to do it, and that'll be fine. We'll just figure, but the more that I can get in, the better it helps whoever I have to leave that for. So with that, I would like to tell you all to have an absolutely wonderful week.
Good morning,
Thank you so very
Tanglewood
much.
team. I'm Lynn Arve from the Travel Committee. We have just 2 trips to announce now. The Myrtle Beach Holiday Show trip, which is the last week of November, November 26th, Sunday, November 26th through Saturday, December 2nd. We're taking deposits and insurance payments now. We will see 4 holiday shows in Myrtle Beach. and spend 4 consecutive nights in the Myrtle Beach area. 1 night on the way up and 1 night on the way back. If you have any questions, please see us, and there are brochures on the credenza. In addition, we are taking we're taking payment for the Winter Park Art Festival Friday, March 16 of next year. So if some of you would like to pay before you leave for the summer, then you can be assured of a spot on that trip. Thank you for your support of our travel team. We're working to come up with some interesting day trips for next year. Please give us your suggestions.
Good morning, Tanglewood friends. I'm Gary Walker with the Tanglewood Outdoor Decorating Committee. I am currently taking orders for our honorariums for our veterans, as well as our club and activity banners. I will be putting an order in within the next few weeks as we fill those orders out and we get all the proofs and all the artwork done. And this Friday night, St. Patrick's Day, is our March Tanglewood Friends social. It is Party Dog Rick and chicken, and bring your own sides for your table as well as your own beverages. We will provide the ice. We'll be serving at 6. The doors will open at 5:15. All tickets are pre-sold, and Brad and I are over here, and we'll be over here for the last time today, and we will be closing out sales. We have a few tickets left, and so if you've thought about coming, if you're new to the park and would like to meet a bunch of new friends, we do have a few tickets left, and we'll be glad to sell them to you this morning.
From the Shuffleboard
week.
Committee. 6 of us went to downtown Sebring Rec Club last week for an annual tournament. 12 parks participated. We came in 4th. 3.5 games out of first place, so that's pretty good. This week we have reflections scheduled to come in on Thursday, so the activities center will be used until 12. Friday we go to Whisper Lake. For the activities of the cribbage for Appreciation Day tournament is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Sign up is, of course, in the book.
Okay, a couple things were mentioned
Thank
that
you.
brought something to mind. We've had a couple calls over the past few weeks about, well, I came up to sign up for this or that. One, for example, was the sign up for the games, and the other one was to sign up to be a volunteer for the mirrored room for TMAC at the garage sale, and they couldn't find the book. The books that are on the credenza, we'd appreciate if you'd leave them on the face of the credenza. If you put them up into the rack on the top, they tend to get lost and people don't tend to look for them there. The ones that are on the shelf are things that are for kind of immediate use, and it would be appreciated if you'd leave them there. The other thing is our fault, because sometimes we don't put on the spine of the book, we don't put what the book is for, and if it does get put up on the top, you don't know what it is anyway without going through all the books. So that would be appreciated. And speaking of that, we have a lot of people who have signed up for the games for Management Day. We also have a number of people who have volunteered to be coordinators. We appreciate that. Remember, we need a coordinator for an activity. The coordinator will set the time, the place, the date, and also will establish any rules that have to be established. So it's important that we do have a coordinator. So to have the event take place, we need a coordinator, and then we also need 10 people to sign up, because 10 people is the limit that we've put for the possibility of winning a prize. And Billy mentioned earlier that on Friday of Management Week, we will be having an award ceremony. So if you'd like to participate in those games, take a look at the book, and we'd appreciate your signature, and particularly those people who would like to be coordinators. I have a note here about the garage sale. The garage sale is, as you remember, March 31st and April 1st. And, excuse me, there are a few tables still available, some in here or on the veranda, and, of course, several out on the garage golf cart area. They are also selling the tickets, or I should say the tables for next year's fall garage sale. You can get those every Monday morning before and after coffee, over in this direction. Okay, special events. I hope everybody enjoyed the Old Guys Ruled last night. They were kind of neat. It's amazing what old guys can do. Just look around you. But anyway, we have a substitute coming in this week, next week rather, for Take the Hay Train. If you have Take the Hay Train tickets available, you can still use your ticket for Sundown, which is another country band, a more traditional kind of a country band. They'll play a lot of old favorites for you. They're very well thought of here around Florida. And it's, of course, just $10 for a ticket or your season ticket. Come early and have dinner with us, because that's another thing. It was mentioned about the TMAC meeting. We have a TMAC meeting on Wednesday. It's a chance to learn what's going on. It's also a chance for you to have your say with the folks here on TMAC, on the TMAC board, because we always have a spot on the program where people who are in attendance can come up and talk with us, and also talk before us and give us your opinion on things. We'll listen to them no matter what they are. Anyway, that brings up, as I said, the Management Day. We talked about that, so let's go right into the Tanglewood Almanac. In 1884, Standard Time was adopted throughout the United States. Now it's all confused. 1925, a law in Tennessee prohibited the teaching of evolution. In 1951, Dennis the Menace first appeared. And in 1991, Exxon paid $1 billion in fines because of the Valdez spill. Birthdays. If you're born today, you share a birthday with Joseph Priestley. He was born in 1773, however. 1910, Sammy Kaye, Swing and Sway. That's one person there. 1939 was Neil Sedaka. And in 1972, for you football fans, Trent Dilfer. Most people will say, who's that? A lot of people in the NFL said, who is that? But anyway, this month, okay, now here's your opportunity. Adopt a rescued guinea pig month. It's International Ideas Month. It's Mad for Plaid Month. And it's National Kidney Month. This week, and this takes a little explanation, is the turkey vultures return to the Living Sign Week. I happen to be in Canisteo. I know Marilyn appears around somewhere, and she was from Canisteo. We had a little mountain in back of the elementary school. And each year at a given week, like the sparrows come back to Capistrano, the turkey vultures would fly into this mountain in the back, or a hill actually. And we used to have teachers that would have take bets on what time they would arrive and so forth, because it was right behind the elementary school. But unbeknownst to me, as I looked at the book where I get all this information, it's valuable information, it said the turkey vultures return to the Living Sign this week. Okay, it's also Termite Awareness Week. You may find out in another way. It's Girl Scout Week, and if you haven't bought cookies, stay away from Publix. Today is Donald Duck Day. It's Napping Day. Some of you are taking advantage of that already. I see that. It's Smart and Sexy Day. It's Earmuffs Day. Remember that. And it's Fill Your Stapler Day, so make sure you do that when you go back home. How about at the welcome table? We have any new folks, Sue?
We don't have any new residents to welcome today, but we have sold 4 homes so far this month in our wonderful park, and for a total of 21 this year. And I also wanted to remind any new residents from November till now about the new resident social on April 3rd, right after coffee. And there will be more details in TWR Times and on Nextdoor Tanglewood. And that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, before we close out, remember bingo tonight. Bingo will be here by 6:15. We encourage you to make a new friend, but one thing was mentioned to me this morning again, we always forget about waving. You know, there's nothing wrong about waving. I see somebody down there. Thank you very much. And, you know, I didn't mean to start something with that, but when you're driving down or walking down the street and somebody passes, give them a wave. Give them the Tanglewood wave. Let them know that you're a part of the community and you appreciate their being a member. So have a great week otherwise, folks, and we'll see you next Monday.